Hello. Welcome. Happy Monday. Happy to be coming live to you here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Wait till some more folks join us to really give a Wildcat welcome to all of our awesome supporters here. I do see a bobcat relaxing away in the habitat. And she is a little camouflaged. Give me a shout if you're joining us, and if you can see the bobcat buried away in her free-roaming habitat back there. I see Lois A is watching. Howdy, Lois. Oh, Daniel with the first comment. Hi, Daniel. You can always count on you tuning in for a Wildcat stream. Hey, Sufat. Heidi G, thanks for joining us today. Good afternoon, says Lori P. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. If you weren't able to tell, there is a very sleepy Tao in the frame today. Hey, Nadia. Thanks for joining us. Lori M. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Karen M. Hello to you. It's Monday here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. It's a new week. And we here at the Wildcat Sanctuary are wanting to be trying something a little different this week. And we're wanting to, one, have our live posts at a fixed time. So every day this week at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can count on a live post right here from the Wildcat Sanctuary. The other thing that we're going to try to do is make our posts a little bit longer. Kind of try to really go around the sanctuary and see more cats, include more in our posts. And really hope to have you guys engaged more and you enjoying yourself more, because it's you guys who make everything possible here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. So we've been coming together and thinking that improving the lengths of our long posts are going to be great for you guys, and we hope that you feel the same time. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for a live post. And we're going to walk around and see all types of cats and hear their stories and see the sanctuary grounds to see that all that you make possible for our residents. And I'm sure looking forward to it, and I hope you all as well. And I'm going to make a slow turn around me, because I heard the pitter-patter of Dash the tiger just wanting to make himself known. Hey, Mr. Dashers, let me go over some more comments and say hello to everyone. Lynn Greenwood says, I liked both ideas. Well, that's awesome, Lynn. Oh, and Dash just gave us a chuff. I think he agrees. I think you agree, big guy. Sufat says, love this idea. Set time and longer posts. That's right. We don't want anybody to miss out on the valuable TWS content that we dispense here every day. And that's obviously not just on our Facebook platform. We're active on TikTok, Mr. Dashers. We're active on Instagram as well as YouTube. You can just go to watchwildcats.com to see all types of TWS content there as well. But for these Facebook Live posts, it's great to give ourselves a little bit of a schedule, something for you guys to expect, so you can make sure that you're participating in it as well. Because that's the other thing about a live post is I'm talking, you're right there, I'm right here to answer your questions, I'm right here to engage with you guys, I want to engage with you guys. And Dash, we just think all in all, it's going to be a great way for our supporters to get the most out of the support that they give here to our cats. And I'm just going through the comments. Dash is melting lots of hearts. Aren't you, big guy? He says, I am. Dash can obviously melt hearts with his adorable looks, but another thing Dash can do is really educate. And you guys know that Dash was found unexpectedly on a rescue that we were called on this past November for 2 lions and 2 tigers. Dash we found after sedating the female tiger, Winona, that would be here at the sanctuary. After sedating Winona, we found that she had just given birth hours earlier. And the facility that these cats were living at and breeding at was a facility to breed cubs for profit. And Dash, fortunately, was spared that reality of, disappearing onto the black market to be tossed and turned around to one person to another And fortunately, he gets to live a compassionate life here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. So Dash, you can melt our hearts, and you can also really give us a great understanding as to what you were able to not experience, and unfortunately so many cubs just like Dash have to experience that. But it's we here at the Wildcat Sanctuary hope to explain stories like Dash, tell about how situations or what situations are leading to more cats in captivity, so we can then prevent situations like Mr. Dash's from happening in the first place. Because we love you, Dash, but we here at the Wildcat Sanctuary want to see all cats wild and free, where they belong. You are being a goofy boy right now, aren't you? Are you being a goofy boy? Dash is so stripy. We are getting a really good look at his belly here. You can see a little bit longer fur under the belly to keep that his undercarriage warm. He's got those big tiger paws. And I see Dash keeping an eye on me out of the corner of his eye. So even though he is showing me his belly, he is very aware of where I am and what I'm doing. Dash, are you just being such a great introduction into our first sanctuary stroll today? Welcome everyone. If you're just joining us, happy to have you along. Be sure to let me know about what you feel of kind of the new structure to our live post that we're creating here at the Wildcat. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for scheduled live posts here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Right now we're hanging out with Dash. We got to see Bobcat Tao a moment earlier, and we're going to start strolling around and seeing more cats. So if you're looking forward to longer posts here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, as well as scheduled posts, times that you can rely on and count on seeing cats here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, give us a shout in the comment, because I'm excited, Mr. Dashers, because that makes me happy is when our supporters are happy. All right, big guy, you keep on being the fierce and special boy that you are. I think I saw Miss Shadow hanging out way down in her free-roaming habitat on one of her platforms or perches. So we'll go walk down there. And if I do blip out for a moment, I know that we're doing these longer live posts. I won't be ending the live post, but if your screen does freeze for just a moment, just try canceling out of the post and then clicking right back in, and I should be up and live again. All right. So this is we've shared pictures of the sanctuary from a drone photos. You've seen videos of the sanctuary from a drone. Looks like all I'm going to be able to shoot is one of Shadow's toe beans. Some leopard toe beans just to help us along the way. So you've seen the sanctuary from the air. You know that we have Roar Ridge. You know that we have Pride Prairie. You know that we have Hybrid Haven, our quarantine area, Wildcat Pines, and so on. So right now, we have Leopard Shadow, we have Dash, we have Winona over here, and Jeremy and Simon behind me. So, listing those cats, is there anyone who can tell me what region of the sanctuary I'm in? Am I in Pride Prairie? Am I in Small Cat Track? Where do Shadow, Jeremy, and Simon, as well as Dash, Winona live? Having fun quizzing our followers lately. It really is impressive to see just how much you guys have really taken on all of the informative content that we put out here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And so I didn't see Jeremy and Simon. I'm going to leave that portion of the sanctuary. I am going to go through the comments to see if anybody guessed. But I do see a cougar relaxing in a cove. And it looks like Denoma the cougar. So let's go get a zoom in on that big guy. And another thing that we're going to be doing with some of these live posts is obviously wanting to incorporate the caretakers into it. So you guys, we've brought you along with onto feeding live posts and some of our vet days. And so you guys can expect exclusive content like that as well. Amanda Peters says, OMG, can't remember. Oh, I see Krista C got it right. Oh, I'm seeing another Roar Ridge. That is right. We were just in Roar Ridge. And that is where Dash, Winona, and Jeremy and Simon and Miss Shadow. I was about. And now I see somebody beat me to it. We've just entered Cougar Cove. Shannon B, you got that. And I see Mr. Denoma relaxing, and Denoma lives with the 5 Wild. So Denoma is part of a surrogate family of wild-born cougars who have all came to the sanctuary for one reason or another. Some of them have been deemed unreleasable wildlife. Some of them, unfortunately, wouldn't have survived if there wasn't human intervention to get them to a sanctuary situation. Denoma is one of those individuals who is found alone in a river, actually, with the onset of pneumonia. And too young to fend for himself, fortunately, Denoma was able to be picked up by a rehabber and then later came to the Wildcat Sanctuary. Let's see here. Laney S is asking, I think we need a refresher on the names of the different sections. So, from the top, if we imagine that we're at the top of the sanctuary, we have, I'm going to zoom out a little bit because I think I saw another cougar around the way. But starting from the top, we have Hybrid Haven, where our hybrids are housed. And then we have Small Cat Track, where a majority of the servals live. And then you're going to hop right across over on the other side of our animal prep room and the new hospital. And that'll be Wildcat Pines in our quarantine area. And then you can come down to the main part of the sanctuary where we're at now. And we just left Roar Ridge. Right now we're in Cougar Cove. And if I look across the street, there's Pride Prairie. And if I look across this way, there's Feline Meadows. And then Wild Woodlands would be right on the other side of that. So that's Cougar Cove. To my back, and our memorial pavilion is in between me and Cougar Cove. And that drone video is right on our YouTube channel. You can just go to watchwildcats.com and you'd be able to find that YouTube channel there. So if you ever need a refresher, know that it's right then and there for you to take advantage of. Ah, okay. So it's really fun seeing, you know, the amenities that we provide our residents. There's no getting around the fact that they are living in a captive situation. But you hear us use the type of word free roaming, natural, expansive, and they're diverse. We just saw Denoma hanging out in a cave, enjoying his day that day. And it looks like Andre, he says, you know, I prefer the patchy shade of a tree. This is just right. So it's always fun to find, to kind of see the cats kind of find their old Goldilocks zone, if you will, of their comfortability and their happiness. And it's a little later on in the day, so that sun's a little higher, but typically in the morning, I'm going to zoom out here for a moment. Typically in the morning, you're going to find just about every member of the 5 Wild spread out among those tall perches or platforms. And that's for 2 reasons. One, it's the morning and the sun isn't as concentrated, and then my opinion is that is when that's when they can keep a great eye on caretakers for when they're going to be when they're going to be coming with their food. So that's a great vantage point, isn't it? So one thing, welcome everyone. If you're just tuning in to the Wildcat Sanctuary, I just saw Tammy and our staff arrive back from the University of Minnesota. You guys might have saw the live post that Tammy brought you guys earlier, where we were down at the U of M with one of our witness protection cats. I see that they have just arrived, and per our safety protocol, they're going to be moving that witness protection cat back in to their bedroom. And per our safety protocols, I need to be in a safe space. So I'm just going to be keeping my ears open for the radio to make sure that I am following our protocol. So if our live post needs to be cut short today, I apologize. And just know that we're following our safety protocol here at TWS, and we're wanting to make sure that all of our I's are dotted and T's crossed. Let's see. Oh, there's Langley. So we'll stay live. I'm just going to be keeping an ear on my radio, everyone, so I appreciate your patience. And I'm zooming way in on the only female of the 5 wild. You're way back there, Miss Langley, aren't you? Also listening to Leo singing across the way. Let's see, I'm just looking through a few comments here. See someone boasting that Andre is their sponsor child. Oh, that is so awesome. I think that was Shannon. Shannon, thank you for supporting Andre. There are so many ways you can get involved here at the Wildcat Sanctuary when it comes to supporting our cats, and giving a gift right here on our Facebook post is a great way. You hear Shannon talking about sponsorships. That is such an absolutely amazing way to help our cats. And and a lot of the times people say, hey, I don't have any money to give right now. Is there anything I can do to help? And yeah, there are tons of free ways too. We have some cool articles on our website that you can read about some of those free ways. But just off the top of my head, liking and sharing and commenting on our posts is a great way to really help us out with the Facebook algorithm aspect of the Wildcat Sanctuary. The more engagement we can get on our posts, the more that means that they're getting out onto the wide, mysterious world of the internet, and people are hearing more about our cats. So liking, sharing, and commenting, engaging with our posts is a great way. You guys have heard us talk about our Amazon Smile list, or signing up for Amazon Smile, excuse me, and that's also another free and great way to do that as well. And it looks like they're going to be doing their unloading. Oh wow, I'm gonna have we have a swimming tiger over here. Somebody knows that the summer days are numbered here in northern Minnesota, here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And that tiger is Zeke. I was about to say, oh, that's not Zeke, that's Mr. Dimitri. He says, get it right, fella. He says, get it right. There we go. You'll be a good backdrop for us. The 5 wild, they have that really big habitat. And I'll tell you what, when those cougars want to go unseen, they can do exactly that. It's really something special. Oh, wow. Shannon, Stephanie, excuse me. Let me see. Sorry, Facebook is kind of funky. I see somebody just received their 2022 calendar. Hey, that's really awesome. You guys might have saw that we announced that our 22 calendars are for sale. That would have been last week. I'm sure Melody, one of my media interns, is following along. She can provide a link if any of you guys would be interested in purchasing a calendar there. It's so cool to see how excited everybody gets about little TWS keepsakes. And just to give you guys a little tease, be sure to make sure you're signed up for our e-newsletter tomorrow, because we're going to be sharing some news about a plethora of TWS keepsakes that you'll be able to call your own. Welcome everyone. If you're just joining us, you're tuned in here to the Wildcat Sanctuary, a forever home for wildcats in need. We've just been visiting with some of our rescued residents today, and talking a little bit about how we are wanting to make some modifications and adjustments to our live post experience, so you, our supporters, can get the most out of the support that you give here to the Wildcat Sanctuary. And off Dimitri goes. Quick soak in the pool. Oh, Nadia, that's super sweet of you to say. Wildcat Sanctuary, best community ever. I am absolutely flattered. And it's you guys who create that sense of community. Isn't that right, Mr. Dimitri? With how positive you guys are, with how empathetic you guys are, it really is special, and we truly can say that you all are family to us. Isn't that right, Dimitri? And we wouldn't have it any other way. Oof. Yeah. Oof. That's right, mister. That's right. I'm going to walk across the way and see if we can see bobcats Henry and Haley. Henry and Haley are right down here in Feline Meadows, and they really get quite the view. Lions across the way, tigers across the way. And let's see. Let's see. Henry and Haley have a few haunts that I can normally find them in. One of them is this kind of double-decker hammock over here, but it doesn't look like they're in there. All right. You know what, everyone? I just got the radio call. They are going to be moving this witness protection cat, so I do apologize that we're going to be cutting our first of longer live posts a little bit short. But please, 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 you can count on coming here, right here to the Wildcat Sanctuary page every day this week, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, for more long and illustrious live posts here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, where you guys can really, really soak in the presence of our cats and how they live, to truly understand how much your support goes for them and how much we appreciate it. So thank you again, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.